Have you ever heard of detonating a nuclear bomb in space? Detonating nukes in space may seem like a nonsensical, hypothetical idea with no basis in reality, but the truth is far from that. As it turns out, the United States actually did that. Not surprising at all. In 1962, the United States launched a nuclear bomb in space called Starfish Prime just to see what happens. What could possibly go wrong, right?
There was an enormous white flash. Here's a view from another camera. The sky flashes red, green, as particles from the bomb drop back into our atmosphere.
Picture this. It's July 8, 1962, and the US military launches a fusion bomb called Starfish Prime from Johnston Atoll, a small remote island in the Pacific Ocean. The bomb was carried by a Thor missile, and it was detonated at an altitude of 400 kilometers, where Earth's magnetic field is the strongest. The explosion was so powerful that it was visible even 1600 kilometers away, and it was about 500 times more powerful than the nuke dropped on Hiroshima. But that's not even the craziest part. The bomb apparently made the entire night sky glow with red light, and the explosion was so powerful that it actually created an aurora borealis, and even people in New Zealand could have seen it that night. Who needs fireworks if you can detonate nukes in space, right? Why would anyone do such a thing? Well, the stakes were pretty high at that time, and the US was competing with the Soviet Union in the nuclear arms race. As a demonstration of power, the US conducted many nuclear tests just to show its nuclear readiness. It was like the ultimate game of who has a bigger bomb. And what better way to show your nuclear readiness than to light up the entire sky like a Christmas tree? That was a big gamble. But I guess they figured that if anything went wrong, at least they'll have the best light show in the galaxy. Also, at that time, there was very limited information about how radiation worked in space, so the test proved pretty useful for science. It's like the US killed two birds with one nuke. However, the Starfish Prime test had unintended consequences. As Earth's magnetic field caught ionized radiation from the Starfish Prime test, it created a new artificial radiation belt that was stronger and longer lasting than scientists predicted. This unexpected starfish belt that lingered for at least 10 years destroyed Telstar 1, the first satellite to broadcast a live television signal, and also Ariel 1, Britain's first satellite. Still, the test revealed some important information about the radiation around Earth. The bomb released a special isotope tracer called cadmium-190, which was supposed to track the fallout from the test, but it became a valuable resource for understanding the weather patterns in the upper atmosphere. This shows that sometimes the craziest ideas could lead to the most interesting discoveries. This test helped US understand how to detect nuclear detonations in space and to build a system to monitor tests by other countries. Hey Siri, what is hypocrisy? The United States and the Soviet Union finally signed the Outer Space Treaty in 1967, which prohibits the placement of nuclear weapons in space and the use of moon and other celestial bodies for military purposes. In the decades since the Starfish Prime test, there have been no nuclear detonations in space. However, the potential dangers of space debris and militarization of space still remain a concern. This test also serves as a reminder of the power of nuclear weapons and the need for caution and responsible use of such a technology. Let's just hope we don't have to witness another nuclear detonation in space or Earth ever again. Did you enjoy the video? Let us know in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the World of Science for more such explosive content. Until next time, stay scientific.